If you have a desire in your heart, it means that there is also a way to achieve it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the desire in the first place. In this case, we're talking about your twin flame union with your twin flame. And so you started to look for information on internet, and you found maybe so much trash that almost led you to believe that it's not possible to be with your twin flame, which is such a lie. And it comes simply from separation consciousness. The reason why I say this is because right now there's so many twin flames into union that you cannot deny that anymore. And if there's so many twin flames in union, there must be a method that everyone has used to get into union. Otherwise, it would be kind of like a mist like it used to be before, right? There were some twin flames making videos here and there and, not really saying what to do about it, just sharing their life and just people cherish them as if they were gods. That's not the truth. The truth is that everyone can actually get into union with the twin flame, every single person. I am a twin flame coach and a student of Twin Flame Universe, and my purpose is to support you in your twin flame journey and to live your life purpose. Going back to the topic, when I met my twin flame, then revealed to be a false twin flame, but it doesn't matter because it has the same equivalent. I looked for information. What do I have to do to be with my twin flame? Because we were both in relationships, right? And I found immediately information coming from twin flames that were actually in union. What I wanted was what some people have, and if some people have, it means that it's possible. Not only that, but I found that there is actually a school that brings twin flames into union. There is a scientific method for everyone to move through and to do it. It's that simple. Now, it's not simple, the journey, the process, but it's simple, the method, the spiritual tools. And today I want to show to you how you can let go of the belief that this thing, twin flame union, is only for some people, it's only for special people, it's like a VIP thing that only special people get to know. Absolutely not. It's something that everyone can have, because otherwise, again, there wouldn't be so many twin flames couples coming to union using the same method over and over again. And here is where we go to the one truth, the one thing that I wanted to say, which is the only thing that you need to know to actually come into union with your twin flame. You have to think about your twin flame union like a degree, right? Because it is. It's a very important achievement for the soul. But in truth, it can be really seen as a degree. And a degree, as you can see in the external world, it's not something that everybody has, right? Only some people have it. Are there special people that have special degree, or are they special? No, they simply took a choice and a commitment to do what it takes to take a degree. And your twin flame union is exactly the same thing. It is not something in the clouds. It is a very specific scientific process that everyone can move through. And it is simply healing separation within yourself, okay? Because we understand that the external reality is simply a reflection of our inner world. And if you are not currently with your twin flame, it's because there is separation within yourself, limiting beliefs about love, limiting beliefs about being with your twin flame, like not thinking that it's possible. It has to be reflected. That's just the way the reality works. And so the only thing that you need to do is to go within and heal within yourself any limiting beliefs, any fear, anything basically that is not aligned to love. Because the vibration of union is a vibration that you achieve within yourself first. And the only thing is to heal within yourself that separation consciousness, which are all your wounds, your toxicity, the patterns that you have seen coming up with other relationships, right? Basically, you have to come to heal yourself at the core, and that is the only thing that you have to do. To do it, you only need one tool, which is the mirror exercise, and it's a simple 4 steps spiritual tool that you can use. It's super easy, everybody can use it, it's so simple. As always, I'll link it down in the description below. You can download it for free. Now, going back to the core concept, we said that twin flame union is a degree. It really is. So, what do you do to take a degree? There are 2 core things that you need to do. Study for the exam, right? So, a degree is composed by a series of exams that you have to pass, like a curriculum. It means that you have specific exams that you need to take in order to take that. For example, I'm graduated in economics, right? So I have a bachelor and master degree in economics. And to take that, you have to study specific subjects that are needed for the foundation of that. So for example, you have mathematics, statistics, and then you grow and you go into microeconomics, macroeconomics, and so on. Okay? There's a specific curriculum that has been built for you to take that degree. You cannot go around that. The degree is composed by all the exams that in the end, once that you pass them all, you get the degree, okay? So, to get the degree, whatever degree that is, you need to first study the information, have the right information. How can you pass the exams that compose the degree? without having the right information, right? You need the right information. So you go to lesson, you study for the exams, you prepare, and then you pass the exam, okay? And once that you pass every single exam, you get the degree. And here's the key. The exams are structured in a certain way for the degree to make sense. You have year 1, year 2, year 3, and so on. In year 1, you will have the basic foundations exams. For example, I remember in my first year of economics, I studied all things that had nothing to do with economics, and I was like, what am I even studying here? So studying, what was it, like statistics 1, basics of mathematics 101. I even have computer programming. I don't know, a bunch of stuff that you say, what, that's not really, like, I don't really understand it. And then the second year, you build over the foundations of the first year, right? You have mathematics 2, statistics 2, deeper programming of computer, all that stuff, like, and you continue, it gets harder. Not harder, the topics go more into detail, they're built on the topics that you've just studied, okay? So, and here's the thing, you cannot do mathematics 2 if you don't do mathematics 1 first. You cannot do statistics 2 if you don't do statistics 1. You can take mathematics 1, computer programming 1, leave out statistics and then go maybe to microeconomics, but you cannot go to the brick building over the previous one. I think I'm making myself clear here. So you cannot proceed in a different order for which the curriculum has been thought for you. But you can take interchangeable exams that have no correlation with one another. So for example, we also had economic history that you can take whenever you want. It is not related to anything else. Like whenever you feel like, for example, maybe you are in a place in which, I know I'm going along with this metaphor, but I promise you everything will make sense. For example, you are stuck with mathematics because you have I remember I had 3 or 4 exams and it took me so long to make them all in the end. It was so annoying. You have financial mathematics, mathematics 1, and you need to do them one after the other one. So maybe that's a big block, right? So you have a big block of mathematics, a big block of statistics, a big block for business economics. You have 5 exams that you have to finish. So you have big blocks, and then you have those small exams that are just by themselves, alone, that you can take when, for example, you're done studying mathematics for like so long. It's like, well, you know what, I've done mathematics 1. I will take another exam before going to mathematics 2, right? And you will exchange, you will move a bit within other exams that are lighter, but at least you're moving forward. Like you don't just sitting over your degree waiting for it to pass, because it doesn't pass unless you study and you pass all the exams. And now we go to how the twin flame journey exactly is. It's exactly like this. I promise you. You will have, before twin flame union, the physical union with your twin flame, you have to build the foundation in order to be with your twin flame. Because your twin flame will trigger within you everything that is not in alignment with love. And if you're not prepared, you will go into separation immediately as soon as you get together. Like if you did not build the muscle, the spiritual muscle, the mastery, you cannot even think about being together with your twin flame. You need to prepare for that. You need the graduation to be into harmonious union within yourself first. And you do that by graduating in this way, okay, by taking the degree. So that then you can actually enjoy your union. So, as I was saying about the exams, the twin flame union is exactly the same, right? It has a specific curriculum, specific to you. Your journey, your curriculum is different from the one of everybody else. But we all move through similar core blocks and similar wounds because we were all raised into these 6 societies. So we all have pretty much the same wounds, right? And so you need to heal each and every single block within yourself to that degree. And the blocks, how do they look in the twin flame union? They look like the abandonment wound, the unworthiness, the not thinking that it's possible. The third party situation, it's a big block. I move through that. That is what manifested for me, right? So the third party is like when your twin flame is with somebody else. And it is normally encoded into a lot of things, a lot of core blocks all together that manifest into that, okay? So you have then all the fears around love, all the wounds for which we have been hurt in the past that block us into opening us to love, okay? These are all big core blocks that we have to heal. And these core blocks sometimes have a lot of things together. So maybe it is a big block, like statistic 1 and 2, and then you have all the things. And the way that the universe presented to you is the way that you can take it. So sometimes you will heal a bit of this abandonment block. That these core blocks are normally the ones that you go throughout your journey and you may be moving through the abandonment, but then you move to something else, and then you go back again to the abandonment, then you move to something else, until it is removed at the core. But you cannot proceed, you cannot get the graduation, your degree, until you heal each one of them. There is no way around it, and the key is that only you can do it. Nobody can take an economics degree for you unless you studying and passing each one of exams, and nobody can give you your union unless you actually study the right information about twin flames from people that know what they talk about. And this is what I was talking about by being a student for Twin Flame Universe, is because by studying the right information about twin flames and healing your blocks, your wounds, what keeps you away from your union. That is it. And think about a graduation, a degree. There's people that take it in exactly the time that it was taught. So maybe in Italy, we have a bachelor is 3 years plus a master is other 2 years, right? So if you do everything perfect, you take it in 5 years and that is it. But only because you took the core choice to move through each one of exams quickly and efficiently, and you took them all together, and you never stand up when you were tired. You took an easy exams. That's at least how I did it. Sometimes you got really big exams, and because you couldn't take them all together, you alternated easy exams with hard exams so that it was easy on you, okay? But you don't sit there waiting, because if you sit and you wait, nobody will go to the exam to pass it, and nobody will give you the test pass, okay? And there's those people that I know that maybe take 10 years to do the same time that some people did in 5 years. I know that there are people that were forever into the bachelor. They never end it. They enter and they never end it because they never committed themselves to it. They never committed to that. They never took the exams. You see my point? It's not like somebody forced it on them to leave the university or to go on to the end. It's simply the willing that it takes to do what it takes. It's simply a decision, a choice, a commitment, a persistence. If you don't continue, nobody gives you the degree. If you don't pass the exams, you don't get the degree. And if you sit and wait, the degree stays there. It's always there. The exams, they don't move. You can take it. You can try it as many times as you want. It stays there. It's up to you. So the time to finish, to get a degree, and the time to get into union is simply the time for you to pass every test and to heal everything at the core. There is no time frame. There is no specific amount of time it takes. It's absolutely up to you. And the only thing that it takes is the commitment and the will to heal each one of your wounds at the core, to heal yourself at the core. That's all that it takes. It's literally taking a degree. Just take the choice if you truly want it and commit to it and just continue one by one. What are the tests in your twin flame journey? The tests are the upsets and the triggers. Those situations that the universe puts in front of you that requires a way for you to behave. What are you going to do every time that you find yourself into a difficult situation? Are you going to escalate, to get really emotional and to say, no, I cannot do this, fuck you, cut cords with people with the twin flame because they're triggering you? Or are you going to take it and heal it within yourself, see what is moving within you? That is the test. It's simply, what do you do with the triggers, the upset that's coming? Are you healing yourself? Are you choosing to love yourself and to heal yourself? Or are you choosing to let go of that test, of pushing the test away to say, I don't want to do this. This situation is too much for me. It's too painful for me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going within. But that is the test. The test is to go within and to heal it, and that is it. So it's simply a choice for you to heal. And the universe will bring you the things exactly in the way that is for you to take. At first, when I still didn't understand this concept, when I still didn't have a coach, when I did not fully invest into my university, in my degree, let's say, right? I was still going around doing things randomly. I was committed to my twin flame journey, but I didn't understand what it meant, what that was. I was doing it alone, and I was going around in circles for months, right? Basically, I didn't go anywhere for months because I wasn't doing the healing. I was acting on the external world and not on my inner world. And so every time that a situation presented, a trigger, I pushed it away, and the universe was like, okay, it sent me another one, and I pushed it away, and it sent me another one, and then this one, this I understand I can take, and then I did the healing, right? And then what happened? Everything that I pushed away, it came back later. There is no way. You have to move through all of them. So it came back again and again until I healed it, and then I was really peaceful in that place. I didn't experience triggers anymore, and it was finally healed. But the only moment when I actually took the decision to take the degree, and I actually started to work on that, was when I invested into Twin Flame Essential School with Twin Flame Universe, and I got myself a coach, which I probably will never leave because that has changed everything. And that is when I started to pass one exam after the other one, and I healed those triggers that it took me months of recycling and pushing away and like reacting and stuff. Like that's when I actually did the healing, and that is when I actually started to feel really good with myself and really peaceful. And that's when I actually started to, everything accelerated in my journey. Simply because I did the things that you need to take a degree. I went to school, I studied the right information from those that know what they talk about, and I always link all the information I talk about, all the resources, the links always in the description below, so don't worry. I simply did what I needed to do. That was it. I learned the truth about twin flames with complete humility. I completely let go of everything that I knew, and then I did the healing, one thing at a time, healing every single time that something came, and that was it. The only thing. You simply need commitment and persistence. And knowing that it's something that is really like a degree. Does everybody chooses to go to university and get a degree? No. But you understand that everybody in theory could do it. So what does it take? Persistence, commitment, never quitting, because when you quit, you don't get it. It's simply you always to choose to move forward every single time. And that is it. I really hope this video clarified a bit better, and if you want to work with me, you find all my links below. Thank you for watching.